What up, it's Kickapoo, back with another video. I already did a video, but I just deleted it because it just seemed like a rerun, and I'm tired of certain energies. So, yeah. So, there's a certain place where I'm going to start from. And these are the initials that came out. Okay, so I'm going to start where I left off. Okay. ROCLM. First, last, or nickname. Okay. Then we got T and we got S. T and S. And in the future, somebody could get sick from some type of poisoning. It could be food poisoning, but it could be something done on purpose. Yeah, somebody's going to be sick. Yeah, they've been going to the bar, the club. Okay. This could involve a boss or supervisor. It could be a boss at this club or bar. Or I just heard the confirmation, but somebody could be hanging around their supervisor a lot or boss, people they work with. We got liar, liar. Yeah, somebody already knows. Latina. Heavy drugs. Somebody's a groupie hoe. Guilty. They live together with someone. They're shook right now because of something that got recorded. And somebody does some type of work at a prison. That's, yeah, be a CO or something. They're thirsty. They need attention. We got sports car. Baby mama, baby daddy. We got G. Somebody feels like they want to get revenge. But it's like, damn, you're just digging a deeper hole for yourself. There's money, deposits, transfers. Somebody's jealous. That's confirmation. Somebody could be upset about something that they saw, some type of recording. We got 4-door car, meetups and pull-ups, cops and detectives. And I don't know if somebody met with a cop intentionally or they could have accidentally met up with a cop. I don't know. Gotta use your intuition, I guess. A man with long hair could be involved or resonate with this. We got O. Earth sign energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's somebody that does hair, lashes, nails. They do some type of beauty. Yeah, they live together with this earth sign. There's about to be a permanent ending. It's a wrap. Maybe with them and someone else. We have a woman with short hair. A trick of all trades. Somebody tricking. They tricking, but look, they need to trick off and go buy a damn DNA test. Mm-hmm. That's karma, fated events. That's what you chose. You know, it's like a person that you so playa and you tried to create an illusion for somebody else, but little did you know, you're trapped in an illusion your damn self. While somebody else is seeing things very clearly, you stuck in this trap. Mm-hmm. Yep. Being watched. Them hoes being watched. They could also be watching what somebody's doing too in their phone. Yeah. Messages. Yep. Player. Files and documents. Something's going to come out about some documents, or they got a lot of shit saved in there. Somebody ready to crash out. Mm-hmm. And people have been spiritually attacking others. Why? Because this person is supposed to be your boyfriend and he's really not your man. He's everybody's man in a relationship. Somebody could be way younger than a person too. Like there's a lot of men, I feel, that they'll get with these young females and be like my age and be with like 19 and 20-year-olds. That shit weird. That says a lot about them mentally. Yeah. Okay. I'll save that for the end. Thought it was too good to be true. Maybe something was too good to be true. A trailer. Somebody could be a stripper, and there was definitely more than lap dances going down. Yeah, they're gay for pay. Paying for gay. American Gods. That's about sex magic. And yeah, the whole strip club atmosphere. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a form of like sex magic. Especially when it's a lifestyle and like, you know, there's a lot of things going down. It's a feeding pool for low vibrational energy. You know, people really think it's just not a big deal, but clearly we see what's recently happened in this town. Been talking about this for the past years. Y'all see the news and all that money and everything, so you're welcome. And matter of fact, after this, I think I'm going to take me a good old break because I deserve it. Because this takes my energy. Okay? I'm not going to be breaking down all these freaking cases. And it's like, something's got to give. For real, it's just break time. That's all. Definitely break time. This takes a lot of energy, but I feel like it's important. It's just a lot. Yeah, those hoes need to go heal. Go give yourself a hug, ho. Okay? Yeah. Go pick up your medication from Walgreens. Okay? Also, bartenders, servers. Yep, they tried it. Playing in somebody's face. It kind of reminds me of that movie Dust Till Dawn, where they go to that bar and it's like a biker club and all those women are like bad as hell. But then, like, after a certain time, their real faces show and they're all demons. Gotcha. Now you're trapped and burnt. And hopefully you didn't go take it home to your baby mama or your baby daddy. Yep. And for somebody, they chose up. They chose a stripper, escort, whatever, and they played themselves. And like you think that she's not still selling coochie? Yeah, she doing that shit on the low. Sometimes to your friends and family members. For some people, it's their baby mama. Baby daddies even. Yep. Crazy. But here's the kicker. Not only have people slept with certain like it's off limits type shit. So if someone's my cousin and then they go sleep with my baby daddy and they get pregnant, now bitch, that makes the kids sibling cousins. Like, this is sick. It's not cute. It's people like that. Or people that's claiming that they're family and shit, but they're fucking and trying to hide it at the same time, but everybody knows and it's weird. And then that's not the only one that he's messing with. All y'all are friends and he fucking all y'all. Yeah, that's why everybody in that group, all y'all coochies stank. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Whew. Then we got Darius. The name Darius. Yeah. Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, buddy. Someone who likes to share and it backfired. Okay. Montera. Paid to do dirt. Yep. Regret. Defeat. Yep. Regret and defeat. Probably by somebody spiritually gifted. Somebody tapped in. Highly intuitive. Could be a divine feminine. Yeah, they was never your friends. It was always a plot to try to get you a part of this group or to get another person sucked into this group. Then what cults do and covens do, because I've done my research, okay? That's like part of that is isolating you from who actually does give a fuck about you. So once you get hooked, they're going to isolate you so that you're only kicking it with them. You're only sleeping with them. And I think some people dodged the bullet and didn't end up burnt. Like for somebody, getting locked up was a blessing in disguise. Because that next dude that old girl tried to play with in somebody's face, The joke was on them because I feel like that's when things changed. It wasn't just an STD, oh, you're going to go get a shot in your ass and be good. No, this is like you're going to be taking a shot every month because you don't want to be detectable type shit. And now that I got you hooked and feeling worthless, feeling bound to me, I'm going to send you towards this bitch because it's a competition in my own tiny ass brain. Because they want that person to be burnt. Yeah. We got face tats. Yeah. Somebody face tats going to jail. Yep. And since you want to sit up here and be acting fake, you basically gave a person the green light to go full throttle on your ass. Okay? Yeah, trust me. Whatever it is, it's eating at them. Because they already know they had no reason. And this is probably a male with face tats. They know they had no reason to click up against somebody. None at all. But the thirst is real. Blocking somebody or got their ass blocked. Text, calls, messenger, whatever. Yep. Oklahoma. When they realize you're not the mark. Somebody pulled a switcheroo. Brothers. Really? Hold on. Yeah. If it is what my intuition is telling me, y'all crazy as hell. This ain't no video game. Well, it's coming awful close. Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, it says you don't know me. But two people look just alike, right? Somebody in the situation been taking care of a child that's not theirs, and they could be in the dark about it, but maybe not anymore. Yeah, look at their face. They on hush now. Trying to play victim. An ex. Yeah, somebody went from hater to a fan because this is when shit gets real and you realize it's like somebody woke up and realized what was happening around them. Yep. And so now I guess they decided they're going to root for somebody out loud. This is when people decide to just see the bigger picture here. You know? Yep, tapping in. Nope, you're not tripping. Trust your intuition. Yeah, keeping it solid. Yep, this is crazy. This is like some Parent Trap type shit. That's what I'm thinking. Trying to play. And somebody just knew it too, deep down. Somebody knew it. But anyway, we got white male, W. Not really about that life. Hell no. Need to worry about kids. Put them first. But you see what I'm saying? It be people like this here like got a house full of hoes around their kids. Probably hard drugs just laying around, not stability, ODing on the fucking floor, shit like that. Nobody's calling CPS on them. This is another example. They're wasting their time coming to knock on somebody like me on my door. It's ridiculous. This is backwards as hell. No, this was a group effort. Yeah, part of this group. And sending your little minion hoes, your thought bots, to go try to recruit people for your weird ass cult. Coven cult. Because it surely ain't a gang. Yeah. Pimps and hoes. And yeah, trying to infect people. And these are, people that'll hang around you and they're going to try to glamorize this. Yeah, we're getting money and my coochie stinks, but we can bring her too. And then, when people are under the influence or could even be getting roofied, shit goes down probably that, you might not have done if you wasn't that fucked up. And then certain people are getting blackmailed because when they get you under the influence, we got pictures and videos used. And that's another thing that cults do. It's a part of the strategy, how they brainwash people. This is giving them control. Yeah. And they're sexually frustrated. Probably trying to deal with all these brushes and burns. Yeah. La cucaracha. Yeah, it was a test and they failed miserably. Yeah, watching the channel. Not my goodies. It's the wheel of fortune. It's karma. It's fated events. Yeah. Somebody thought they could juggle a divine feminine. No. You can juggle hoes, not a divine feminine. Yeah. If you're going to be in that energy, you're not going to attract a king or a queen. Like the facade may work for a little bit, but someone who's elevating, like once you start waking up to what's really going on, it's like all the fake people, all the liars, they just start eliminating themselves right out your life. It's like your energy starts rejecting that fake shit. Can't even fake the funk. They don't have to fake the funk. It's funky town, okay? Princess Diaries, yep. The glow up. Finding out who you really are. Fortune. Inheritance. And this is actually all connected somehow in the big scheme of things. And we have a mom. Can't wait to see you again. Wow. Yeah. Somebody survived. Loves you. Yeah, this is like David and Goliath going up against a giant. A hidden child, but not a child anymore. We have Connecticut. Someone's trying to get information about somebody. Someone could have got disowned from a group. There was betrayal here for money. Thug in a suit. This is somebody hot-headed. We got charity case. Something with an actual charity. And what they're really doing. Yeah, it's the lifestyle, not the paper. And it probably is not about actually helping people. Okay? Because here we got pharmacy, pharmaceutical companies, prescriptions. They make big money. But the only way they're going to make money is how? If people are sick. If people are infected. So how convenient would it be that all these motherfuckers burning and now you got to go get that shot every month? Yeah. And then some of them are just out here freely just doing whatever. They're even going to different cities and states and sleeping with people that they're meeting. Yep. That's what they're doing. Shit. Halloween shit. That's all year in this bitch. For real. Damn. Zombies. Goblins. Bats. This is crazy. Retail. Money. Yeah. And one of the targets would be people with disabilities. Also, people infected. Right? Yeah. Somebody probably said there's no place like home. Somebody that this is affecting. A person with disabilities. But it probably doesn't feel like home anymore, does it? Because these assholes. For real. That's why I'm like, fuck their feelings. I don't give a damn about them being mad. I don't give a fuck about them having their feelings hurt. When it comes to these people who can't even speak for themselves, and you're up here doing some bullshit like this, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't care about their feelings. They didn't give a fuck about anybody that they were hurting, especially when it comes to people that are like more vulnerable. You're just fucked up. And then you're up here trying to tell other people what to do, how to correct, their behavior. No, that's fucked up. Oklahoma, somebody's home could be in Oklahoma. I don't know how far it's going to let me go, but I'm going to just keep going till it's done. We got I. Letter I, your ancestors are proud of you. This is probably an Aries, masculine energy. Tesla, a leader for sure. Dealing with an unequal workplace. You already know. You're very tapped in. Yeah, there's a black female here. Their story ain't adding up because, they ass be lying all the time. A liar. And these are the people with positions over others. Unstable. Yeah, Missouri. Someone from Missouri, this black female. Yeah, was a part of this, taking advantage of others. But now it's like blowing up in your stupid face because you're realizing you're disposable to them. He gonna get that white girl. Yeah, he gonna go get that white girl to try to replace you. And then she could be walking around here sucking dicks Yeah, while her husband is at home tweaking. Yeah, because he couldn't get rid of me. Yeah, he couldn't get rid of me when I worked with him. Putting shit in my fucking food, in my cup. Had me sick in the hospital. And yeah, there's receipts for that. And look, when got confronted, didn't deny shit. And I have a witness for that too. Even got teary-eyed. Left early. Yeah. The fuck I got a lie for? Latin. Somebody's messing with their BM or BD still. Somebody could have found this out. Found out some information that changed everything today. Somebody's waking up, starting to see what's going on. And this Latin person, that's trying to throw their coochie at everybody now all of a sudden, that's a trap. Don't fall for that. And let's be real, you've already been around this person enough to know how much motivation they have to get off their ass. And it's not much. Okay? This person is not on your level. You could choose what you want to do, but I'm telling you, they're not on your level. Okay? That's a neighborhood hoe. Okay? Could have been defending somebody. And look, it says, yeah, this is somebody you defended, but honestly, yeah, don't give them any if you smart. But I know you're smart. A leader. Lonely but never alone. And it's spiritual upgrades for you. You're more powerful than you realize. Yep. We got K. If it cuts off, hey, I'm going to keep going. Following someone or being followed. GMC. Yeah, there's a twin. Bill Cosby handbook. Medical. Doctor. Also Bill Cosby that ass. Giving people shit that they're unaware of. It's the calm before the storm. On a boat. Somebody could own a boat. And we got the bando. Meaning abandoned building. Yeah. The only abandoned building. Exactly. Yeah. Down low. The upside down. Where you get down there. And all that toxic shit. And weird shit that y'all are doing. Signatures. And we got minivan. XL truck. Yeah. Stranger Things. It's like, it's a mental prison. That's what it is. It's a mental and physical prison. And don't get me started on the actual prisons because they're fucked up too. It is set up for people to fail and they're taking advantage of people. Yeah. And I don't care. Just because someone's in prison, that's where they have to live. That's where they have to reside. They should not be getting treated inhumane. Yeah. People with disabilities should not be having anything being trafficked or tested on them. Stuff that is literally like tearing them down. And you think I'm supposed to give a fuck how these people feel? I don't. They didn't give a fuck about me and what was gonna happen in my situation. They didn't care. Okay. Yeah, under investigation. And now they trying to scurry like roaches. Lying. Death magic reversed. Bitch. Yeah, all them deaths and all the bullshit that you conjured up. You did it at the right place. I know that. That facility, yeah. All the spirits looming around this, y'all tripping. You done conjured all this shit up. And they're after your ass. Snowfall. And who was benefiting on Snowfall? Huh? the actual, what, GOV? Yeah, they had their hands in that too. And it seems to me like they got their hands in something too. All these raids, people can't get no EBT. Say what you want, but nah, there's people that do work and probably still need EBT. Okay? Look how high food is. Yeah, never alone. Somebody vapes. Suburban. Kitty clicking. They're crooked and corrupt. Yep. They're being dishonest about deaths at a job. Yep, my spirit team said to post it. And we got Superman and Lois. The new Superman, there's a part where it's like they have all these, you know, alien people that, you know, locked up in this special prison. And that's what I thought of. Okay. Something with the warehouse. Chill out. Don't blow up on them. Really? Or what is on chill? Yeah. And trust me, it's not Hennessy on the rocks. Yeah. It's a liver on the rocks. That's probably what the fuck it is. Okay? Therapy. Therapist. Yep. Somebody feels between a rock and a hard place. Well, you know what? If shit don't go right, you could be between 25 to life. Shit. Talking about a rock and a hard place. Look at what these people have been going through. Yeah, it's the Matrix. Low vibing energy and things at this place could actually be toxic to everyone. This could be to where anyone that was here could have been exposed to this toxic energy, chemicals, invasion of people's privacy, things done. Look, and this is what, should I say allegedly? That's what I should say to cover my ass, right? But I'm sorry if the facts check, like I said, they checking out. It don't matter how high a bitch was. It doesn't matter how tipsy a bitch was either. If the shit's checking out, it just is. Straight like that. Overseas, out the country. This could be someone from a different country. Weaves and lace fronts. This could cut off. Speaks with an accent. They've been breaking promises, or have somebody in their energy that has broken promises, playing with God and rejecting their blessing. A lot of projection and manipulation. Could even wanted to turn somebody out. We got Maine. Yeah, there's somebody in a person's family was dealing with their ex, well, their current ex while they was together. Yeah. Somebody muscular, cut, kind of swole. Yeah, pimping, distress. Pimping. Yeah, somebody needs some mental healing. Yeah, they're putting blame on the wrong person for their decisions and all the responsibility, making that person's life difficult for no damn reason. And when it does involve kids, that's when it really gets sick. It does. Yep. Had a baby you don't know about, although you could know the baby. Yeah. And it's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading, this is the message because I'm picking up on my collective energy. They can hate me all they want, but they still watching. Okay? You're not going to find none of these hoes or these dudes in my search engine. Okay? Yeah, this involves children, a child. There's an illusion. We got the magician reversed. Yeah, this is manipulation, deceit, a confusion. Someone's confused. Audie, somebody wealthy at the country club, Pennsylvania. This is a Libra. This is someone high status, star energy. Yeah, you're not capitalizing off of this shit. Nope. Dolph, I went all the way through hell and back to get to this. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta pop out on their ass. Yep. They thought they was stopping something and they're not. Get these initials. There's a lot of them. Holla at your girl.